Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you're enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class. That is English for grade 3. We are learning Unit 9. Its title is Domestic Duties and Chores. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. Yes, my dear students, today under the title of grammar, once again, we are going to learn modal verbs. And before this, we have learned about requests and commands. I hope you remember we have learned the use of could and can. If not, you may watch this video lecture again. And yesterday we learned about may and may not. So we are going to learn further to demonstrate the use of verb can and cannot to show ability and inability. So can we use to show ability and cannot we use to show inability? This is our today's SNO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran Surah Ar-Rahman verse 33. O company of jinn and man, if you have the power to go beyond the territory of the heavens and the earth, pass beyond them. You cannot pass out but with our authority. Yes, my dear children, what this beautiful verse is telling us. Better, this beautiful verse is telling us the ultimate power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is an open challenge for human beings and jinns as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, if you think you are very powerful, so go beyond the territory, go outside the earth. You cannot do it until Allah allows it, until Allah gives you the power. So this is what we should realize, that our power is in fact in the control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whatever we can do, this is with the izn of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And whatever we cannot do, this is also because of the ultimate control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we should realize there are few things we can do and few we cannot. All right, so today we'll learn about it. Now you tell me, what is main verb? Yesterday we talked about it. I hope you remember. And how do you show your ability and inability? Pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope you remember. Yesterday we talked about it. The main verb is the important verb in the sentence, the one that typically shows the action or state of the being of the subject, right? So the actual action of the sentence is known as main verb. And we know without this main verb, we cannot make any sentence. So in every sentence, it's a must part, like verb must be there to complete a sentence, right? But sometimes we use more than one verb in a sentence, right? Yesterday we talked about it. So to show our ability, we use verb can, right? This is also a modal verb. So when we want to show ability, for example, I can bake well. It is my ability. I'm good in baking. I can bake well. So I'm using can to show my ability. But if I want to show my inability, I will use cannot. Means I'm not able to. And better not able to, there are two things. Maybe I have not learned it, or maybe I'm not want to do it. For example, birds can fly, right? But I cannot because my structure is different. Allah has not given me power to fly. So this is inability. And if I say, for example, I cannot stitch the cloth. Once again, it's my inability, but this skill I can learn. So there are two types of inabilities. One, we cannot do at all because we don't have that power. And one, we don't have skill. So skill we learn, we can learn. Right now, I cannot stitch cloths, but maybe if I learn it, I can do it. So we have to identify, but I cannot fly at all. So that is my inability. So beta, why I'm telling you, like we should not make the inabilities which we can learn. So we should try to learn the thing. Don't like use it, oh, I cannot do it, so I should not. No. What we can learn, we should learn it, and gradually we can do it. But what we cannot, Allah has not given us ability, that is in fact our inability. Do you understand? So to show our inability, we use cannot. All right. A boy can read a book, alhamdulillah, but an elephant can't. You see, an elephant cannot read because elephant is not made to read the book. She can drive and she cannot drive. So one who cannot drive, that person can learn even. I can go tomorrow, or I cannot go tomorrow. So this is how we use can to show our ability, and we use cannot to show our inability. Do you understand? Yes, that's simple. Okay, so let's see what does your book say about it. Can is used to show an ability to do something and the possibility of something to happen. I can work hard. Yes, everyone can. So we should work hard. Shahid can work on a computer. That's good. It is his ability. In negative sentences, can is used with a not, and it becomes cannot. It shows the inability to do something. I cannot walk very fast. Okay? Because maybe I'm tired right now. I cannot walk very fast. You cannot see in the dark. Yes, no one can see in the dark. So this is, cannot is showing your inability. And one thing more, we are going to use can in interrogative sentences. Means if you want to, in interrogative sentences, can is used in the start of the sentence to ask about the ability to do something. Means if I don't know your abilities and I want to ask about it, what will I do? I will place can in the beginning of the sentence. Can you climb a tree? I don't know, can you or not? So if you can, you will say, yes, I can, or you will say, no, I cannot. So this is how, if you want to ask about ability, we use can in the beginning of the sentence. Can you work on a computer? Yes, I can work very well on a computer, right? This is how we ask and reply to such type of questions. Now, let's practice this use of can and cannot through an activity. Teacher will divide class in two groups, and teacher will call one student from group 1 to write a sentence on board to show his or her ability. Now, teacher will ask student from group 2 who has the same inability. For example, student 1 comes and write on a board, I can sketch well. Like I'm good in drawing, I can sketch well. The other student will come and will write, I cannot, because this is a skill I have not learned yet. So teacher may make these students buddy to learn from each other. This is also better. If one cannot sketch well, so this is a skill, we can learn it. So one of your class fellow who can sketch well, sit with that person and learn it. This is how we can make our inability ability as well, and we should learn from each other. So right now, you will do this activity, pause the video, enjoy the activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. So today we find out what you are good at and what are the skills we need to learn, right? Okay, so it's time to practice the use of can and cannot from the book. All of you open your book, complete question number 8, 9, and question number 10. Okay, so this question you're gonna do on your book, and these two questions you will do on your notebooks. And when you are complete with this task, kindly come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Okay, so it's time for your homework. You will use can and may in your sentences. And here is a worksheet. My dear fellow teachers, this worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. So what we have learned? We learned to demonstrate the use of verb can and cannot to show ability or inability. So we used can to show ability and cannot to show inability. Are we done with it? Yes, so that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing, take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.